Okay, you guys. So I just wanted to get on here because I just been seeing this number and like I just to the point where I can't ignore it no more. So I went and looked this number up in the concordance, okay? And this is the Hebrew meaning for it. Like if I go up, hold on, my phone, I should have cleaned my what's name, but I want to go up, okay? And the meaning of this number is 414. I keep seeing this number. And the meaning of this number is tolerable. Okay. When you click here on the what is it? I can't even say it. Expository, right? It says tolerable. So I'm like, okay, to endure, right? I don't know how to say that word, but let's see. What's the meaning of this word? Let's see. The meaning of tolerable. Let's see.
Strong's G 414, anektos. Anektos.
Anektos. Okay. All right. Now, let's just get to the scripture. I just keep seeing this number. If we look at Mark 10, verse 15, it says, Verily I say unto you, it shall be more tolerable for the land of Sodom and Gomorrah and the day of judgment than for that city. Ooh, that's a wicked city. I told you them people are wicked. And now God is just, he said they not even going to be able to fathom, okay, what Sodom and Gomorrah went through. We all seen the destruction, how God rained down fire on that place and destroyed it. Ooh, he said it was going to be more tolerable for them than it is going to be for that city. Ooh, for them wicked people, my God. It says, But I say unto you, it shall be more tolerable for Tyre and Sidon at the day of judgment than for them. And he keeps repeating it. Let's see this. That was Matthew 20. I said Mark, but these are Matthew 11:22, and now Matthew 11:24 says, But I say unto you that it shall be more tolerable for the land of Sodom in the day of judgment than for thee. Oh, judgment day. Let's see. 6:11, Mark 6:11, it says, And whoever shall not receive you nor hear you when ye depart thence, shake off the dust under your feet for a testimony against them. Verily I say unto you, it shall be more tolerable for Sodom and Gomorrah in the day of judgment than for that city. Luke 10:12. See, these people, they wouldn't receive, they didn't want to hear God, they didn't want to hear the truth. They rejected the truth because they rather believe a lie, which they feel like a lie is more believable. They just rejected the truth. And so what they did was, oh my goodness, God says, just leave it as a testimony. Whatever people have done to you, whatever people have done to shun you, just use it as a testimony. And guess what he said? He said, shake off the dust under your feet for that testimony against them and give it to God. Use it as a testimony now, because they're going to be their reward. This is their reward for what they've done. But I say unto you that it shall be more tolerable in the day for Sodom than for that city. God repeated himself how many times? Whew. This is judgment, you guys. This is nothing to play with. God is not playing. He repeated himself, what, 2, 4, 6 times here, okay? My goodness. Luke 10:14, but it shall be more tolerable for Tyre and Sidon at the day of judgment than for you. Ooh, everything that they put out, Lord. Just imagine, children of God, like what you've been through. Well, God gave you the strength to get through it. He protected you. He covered you. These people ain't going to have no covering. They're going to have to deal with everything that they put out, and on top of God's judgment. They're going to have to reap everything they sown on top of God's judgment. Like I was saying, like in the video before that, I was talking about, just being obedient, where I left my home to come here to where I am. And people, they just couldn't believe, they just didn't want to accept. Like, I was like, I came here, I left everything, I left my job, and I just was obedient. I prayed before I came here. They couldn't accept, they wasn't accepting me. They couldn't accept what I was saying to them. Now it's being brought back to their memory, and God is letting them know, listen, God sends people for warning. And if you don't take heed to the warning and you just blatantly reject it, that's on you. That was your choice. I had this one girl say, well, like, why you move up here? Like, they just couldn't. It got to a point where, yes, my mom was moving up here, but I didn't have to come with her. That's what people didn't realize. I knew I had a job opportunity, and I had just got approved for an apartment, like I said, but I was obedient and I came with her. I didn't have to come with her. Even she will attest to that. I didn't have to come with her. I was working. I left my job to move with her. And the crazy part was they couldn't believe when I kept saying God sent me. And it got to a point where I was just like, I just moved up here with my mom because it got to a point where they felt like they can believe that more. They started to believe that more when I was like, I moved up here with my mom, which is true. I did move up here with her, but I didn't move up here because of her. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like, they were like, oh, well, that sounds more believable. Like they couldn't believe that God sent me. But now they're about to find out. So until next time, have a blessed day.